As part of this topic, we'll go through some key concepts of NoSQL and also we'll get started with HBase. We'll start with use cases in which NoSQL databases are used and then jump into HBase to understand more about NoSQL as well as HBase. Here is the agenda for the topic. We will start with the overview of NoSQL databases. In this, we'll also understand list of available NoSQL databases along with use cases. Then we'll actually talk about NoSQL core concepts and features. There are some key concepts such as CAP algorithm and all those things. Even though we'll not get into too many details here, I will just touch base all those buzzwords which you should be aware of so that you can actually spend some time in exploring those key concepts or features even though they're not extensively covered. Then we'll actually go ahead and set up HBase locally. HBase also requires Zookeeper. We will see how to set up HBase along with Zookeeper and also start HBase and also validate whether it is set up properly or not. Then we'll actually get into the details about HBase. We'll briefly see HBase shell, perform CRUD operations and all those things so that we are familiar with HBase up to an extent. Then we'll actually go ahead and set up project so that we can use IDE such as IntelliJ and build applications using programming language such as Scala. Then we'll actually use SBT console and go through put and get examples to perform CRUD operations using Scala against HBase tables leveraging HBase APIs. Then we'll actually build application using IDE and also we'll see how to build a jar file out of that application and also run that jar file so that we understand the complete development lifecycle. Once that is done, we'll actually develop a realistic application where we'll be loading data from New York Stock Exchange related files into HBase tables using Scala as programming language, and we'll be using IntelliJ as IDE, and also we'll see how to build the jar file out of it and deploy that jar file to perform the load from the file into the NoSQL table. As part of this course, even though we set up HBase locally, we will see demonstrations predominantly on our big data cluster. That way things will be a bit faster. If I have to perform all those demonstrations locally, it might waste our time. That's why for demo purposes we'll be using cluster. However, either you can use your local setup or you can sign up for our cluster and practice. There is no requirement that you have to set up a cluster or sign up to a cluster to actually practice HBase. As a developer, you can take care of it using local setup as well.